Dave, let's go around college football. Let's get a little blitz. We are, what are we now? Hold on, I'm terrible at math. 24, 26, 27 hours from college football. And real ones with helmets that we know the logos. David. You are looking live at
Brent Musburger. We're not looking live at any of those guys anymore.
No. Now I got to go to NBC to see Big Ten football. Nothing makes sense.
Or here, what you could do, you could go to a movie theater because ESPN has announced that it's reached an agreement with Theater Sports Network to televise ACC football games and the playoffs in movie theaters. You can see the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, the Cotton Bowl.
Hey. Go to Gene Siskel over here.
So this is an every week thing.
It's ACC football games, so yes.
Movies are your jam.
You are a movie.
Well, I'm saying you like the theater experience. No. Would you go? I would not.
No. Theater, movies and a game, two separate things.
Okay.
You go see Top Gun Maverick, you want the sound system. For the game, I don't want to sit there and watch the game with opposing fans. If I got to watch it, I'd rather watch it at home.
You could probably rent out a theater and have all state fans or Texas fans.
No, because there's always going to be somebody whose brother-in-law or cousin is from there.
Oh.
He's okay, right? No, he's not.
Well,
everyone's got a cot in the family.
Let me give you his quote, though, because you talk about looking to the future. He says, "We believe movie theaters are the next great frontier for live sporting events."
Wrong.
That is from
you know what that is?
The CEO of Theater Sports Network.
Right. That's theater saying we're about to go belly up and we need people in the seats because we gave away Movie Pass and then the pandemic came and we pretty much lost our shirt on that.
Help me, I'm poor.
Pretty much.
I think you're right about that.
That's what the ACC doesn't care. That's the theater saying, please come watch movies here.
Come on down to the theater for Wake Forest and Duke. Like, what?
So we talked about Coach Speak for a quick minute. Let me get you James Franklin here. He had his press conference this week, just like every coach did, and he was asked about Drew Aller and if Drew Aller was QB1. Well, he continued to repeat that he's not making any announcements at this time. Can we please stop with the Coach Speak? Everyone knows that Drew Aller is QB1.
Yeah, but listen, this is one thing I'll defend people on. It doesn't behoove you to list who your starter is if there's tape on said starter. We know Drew Aller's the starter. I've been saying Drew Aller's the starter since February. I don't need James Franklin. Now, the state one's more convoluted. I think we know who the starter is, but the point is, why give McElwain or anybody at CMU anything? It doesn't behoove you.
Yeah, and then they came out with that rule that at first I thought was a good rule, but then you poked holes through it said, no, because the Big Ten came out with the rules saying that you have to say who's playing in games.
Oh, yeah, that's based off of Iowa State
Would you like a real-life example? Utah released their depth chart for the Florida game. Cam Rison's their starter at quarterback for the season. Not for the Florida game, for the season.
I like that.
Just to hide, Cam Rison's probably not going to play tomorrow night. So it's all a joke. Mm-hmm. But hey, you took the money from the sports books. You got to do something to maintain your integrity.
Well, speaking of taking the money, we are in the era of NIL, and I think we might have topped the one over the what was it, the Coven?
What?
The coldest.
The coldest.
The coldest Crawford.
I think we've now passed that one.
You know who they're playing this weekend?
No.
You're going to get some ice cold highlights. La Tech's playing SMU. Might be 100 points in that game. DeColdest Crawford, all the yards.
Well, the latest NIL deal is from redshirt sophomore quarterback General Booty. He is now endorsing underwear.
Evan showed me the video. It's truly something.
That's perfect for him, right?
That's great marketing.
It is great.
Yeah,
That's
but
great marketing.
Didn't DeColdest do something for an HVAC company?
It was.
When he was at LSU, right?
Yeah.
I think this might be better.
No, well, I mean, this is what kind of money you think he got for this? Have you seen the video?
I've seen the video.
The audio's hilarious.
Is it like a local company? Okay.
Yeah, correct.
I didn't know if it was like Hanes or something like that.
It's called Rock'em Socks.
Oh,
it's the name of the brand. So it's not like Hanes or.
Okay. See, I was like, wow, I see Caleb Williams doing the Wendy's commercials.
With the no name, no logo, no nothing on that. Like, Please stop.
I'm thinking he probably got maybe like 50 grand at the most. If it's a local company,
You're a backup quarterback at Oklahoma, and you have a funny name. Like, I hope it's not a lot of money.
nah. You know what? Let me go back. That's probably like about 5 grand.
And he gets to keep the underwear.
Right.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, he gets to keep the underwear. You're right about that. So we had week 0 fly by. Everyone watched. Well, maybe not as many people. But Notre Dame did play Navy in week 0, and 39,000 Americans flew overseas to see it.
Jeez.
It set a record for most Americans traveling internationally for a single sporting event. That's wild.
Good thing they weren't trying to fly to Detroit.
Are you surprised? 39,000 people?
No, I'm not.
It was a sold out game.
No, I'm not, because probably a lot of people use that as a vacation. You're a Notre Dame fan. We can go overseas. We can go to Ireland. We can do other things. So
I spoke to someone in the building that did exactly that. A friend that did that.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's your vacation. You planned for this a long time ago. I'm not sure. And let's face it, you knew Notre Dame was going to win. So you're going to feel good about it. Then you're going to go to the bars. You're going to drink. You're going to do whatever. You're going to have fun on your vacation.
Then I'll close it out with this one because this relationship here had to help a little bit. Ohio State named their quarterback Kyle McCord, and he is the former high school teammate of Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, but
So that had to help.
I also read they're still going to play Devin Brown, the other kid.
They are.
I just can't. I will, in the coming weeks, be able to make some level of determination. I don't understand how Ohio State is getting love to win the Big Ten instead of Michigan. When you're returning a quarterback, you have an established signal caller, the most important guy on your team. I have no idea if either of these kids for Ohio State are good.
No, but college football, Mike, it's the sport of reputation. Ohio State has a reputation is they could fall down drunk and find a quarterback who's going to be a top quarterback. They haven't missed since, Craig Krenzel.
Yeah, just don't expect him to do anything in the NFL.
Well, that's a separate thing.
Right, but it's just like
It is.
they just find quarterbacks. So I'll never feel bad and be like, well, I don't know who their quarterback. Doesn't matter. He'll be good.
Does anyone else think, though, like even if the quarterback is solid, their issue still remains defensively?
Right there. That's what nobody talks about.
I don't get
they
it.
see the returning wide receivers, they see the returning running backs, and figure if anything, you'll outscore people.
Right.
And it's also a little bit of what we last saw, and everybody saw them almost beat Georgia, and that's what people still remember.
I remember Michigan running for 583 yards.
Right. But when you see they almost beat Georgia, and then the team that beat Michigan got shellacked, that's what people remember.
Of the receivers open again. That is your college football blitz.